It's working. Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, profitable investing with technical analysis. There's a lot of action around here today, so you may hear some noise, but I wanted to get this out to you during market hours, see if it's more beneficial. So let's get into it. Okay. First, on the S&P 500, as you know, I was short going back to January 15th, and I went neutral on the 11th, 2 days ago. And you can see we're slightly lower today, but I'm okay with that. The rubber band is getting stretched. I still think there's a lot more in this bear market or down move, but the rubber band is getting stretched. I wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of a short covering rally, which can be sharp. And so I'd rather, in my situation, as I discussed, I was 10% short the S&P 500. That grew to about 12%, 11.5%. And I sold that down to about 8%. So waiting for a bounce upward, and then I will be shorting and maybe even adding more to the short. But that's where we're at on the S&P 500, expecting a bounce for 4 or 5 days. Stocks that I'm long, Exelon, the utility company. Actually, this has been a big bullish pattern. It's been a real outperformer, even within the utilities group. You can see over this is a weekly chart, so each bar represents a week. So one, two, three, four. This is slightly higher than where it was when the downturn in the S&P started. Pays a nice dividend, and it's given us a lot of alpha. So the price projection on this is 51. It's up today. This is a weekly bar. It's up today, but yesterday it was down. I sold some. I'm sorry, I bought some yesterday. I sold what I bought today, and that's where I'm at there. This is something you could buy today, though. It's on it's pulled back here a little bit. So, but that's what I did with Exxon today. China is up today. Again, this is a weekly chart. Bought some China yesterday. It was down today. It's up. Let's see, what's it up? China is up. China is up, I think, about 2%. FXI is up, I'm sorry, just 1.04%. So I sold what I bought yesterday. I sold it today, and I still hold a core position. Um, in my case, about 7% in China. More upside, much more upside. This is Ontario Resources. This is was a recent recommendation. Here's the big consolidation and the breakout and the retest. $63 price projection based on this. We're at 35 or 36 today. I went neutral 2 days ago, and the reason is we're going to take a look at this part. Um, if you look at this chart, you'd say, this is where I want to buy it. It had a pullback, it's retesting the breakout, but let's take a closer look at AR. And so here we are. As I discussed when I went neutral because of the fact that we have a bearish rainbow convergence right here, all giving us resistance on AR just above where prices are. So I sold maybe 2/3 of my position. I think we were up like 5.8% when I did the update. And I'm watching. If we get above 37, yes, I'm going to chase it higher. I'm going to buy my shares back. But if this can't break through on a bearish rainbow convergence where prices come back to that convergence, that's a type 2, it suggests a new low coming. So I think risk management is is prudent here. Saudi Arabia, another long that I bought way up here. And I talked about the rainbow convergence and that it was probably had a down day or two. Well, it's gone down a little bit further. It hasn't broken our stop level, and it looks like it's kind of waiting for a test of these moving averages, which is a type 2 rainbow convergence. You can see it's oversold. So, on these couple of down days, a few days back, I just bought a couple of more shares, and it's kind of flat here, waiting for this test of these moving averages. Still bullish on Saudi Arabia, which is a play on crude oil. Here's the 10-year Treasury. This has been a saving grace during this downtrend as people are losing money in stocks. I'm making money, and I'm making money in things like the short position in the S&P 500 on Exelon, made some on Ontario, and here we are with IEF, which is uh, here's the big breakout of our inverse head and shoulders. Here's where we got long, and I'm expecting 103. This morning we had a little bit of a downtick. I bought more. Um, if you don't own any, I think you can buy some here today. Silver, it's been a big winner. Bought on January 15th at 27.96. Prices are having a big up week. It's up like, I think, over 3% today, and for the week, 3.58. So this is a big alpha generator and have a large position in this. If you bought it when I suggested it and you're long it, what do you do on big days when you're up 3%? You sell a little bit. So I use the example, if you have 100 shares, you sell 5 shares. So you always want to put some of that money in the bank and still have a big position in case it goes higher, which I think it will. I think the upside is really, really huge here. Copper. So here was copper. Here's the big uh, ascending triangle. Here's a smaller symmetrical triangle within that, and prices got right up to resistance and pulled back. I went neutral a couple of days ago, and today it's breaking out, but this is a weekly chart. So I'm not chasing today. What am I doing today? I sold a couple of shares. Um, and tomorrow, if it closes above this, I will buy. I will go back to a buy signal. Yes, I will be chasing it a little bit, but this is a big, big pattern, and copper is going to. Possibility is that copper could go to $8. This is the ETF CPER. So currently at a hold because we're hitting our head on resistance, and we'll see what the week brings tomorrow. Platinum. Again, you can buy this. It's still within its consolidation. Copper is kind of like up here in its consolidation. And so this has the potential just to get up to 97, 98 to resistance, and then we'll see what happens. So um, still like platinum. Thank you for watching Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.